Hello everyone, what's up? How is everyone doing? Alright, well, I tried to do a little bit off stream for finishing the bounties. Sadly, they are a little bit too hard to just finish them casually. Hello Lina, welcome to the stream. So, there's one thing that I learned about the Greater Demon. Probably going to be the biggest shot that I have at actually beating it is that it starts spawning Greater Demons after a couple of turns. Now, the thing though with it is that the first turns it starts spawning lesser demons unless you kill all of them immediately. If you manage to kill all of the greater demons, it immediately jumps into calling allies and it being greater demons. Hello, Kinhans. I noticed it because while I was clearing it with only Shelly as my mage, I killed a couple of the lower lesser demons. But even with lesser demons, it started spawning greater demons. So I'm assuming there's like a couple of turns while the lesser demons are alive that you can try to abuse for it to not spawn that many greater demons and try to kill it that way. Holy wizard, man. Welcome to the stream, Zach. I don't know how the newer bounties are going to go. There's no NA wizardry streamer. I appreciate it. Is JJ not streaming? I mean, there's the anniversary going. Like, I don't think that he has nothing to stream. Thank you, Lita. I'll take the compliment. He's streaming Blue Protocol. Okay, well, let's attempt to do the Greater Demon. As I said, I have a kind of strategy that I can attempt. There is some conditions that it does, which I'm probably going to attempt right now to see like exactly how it goes. Now they fixed that for the auto movement. Nice. A Gorgon? Yeah. The ninja concealment is actually better. Increases evasion, basically. I didn't get the relic.
敵がいるな。そこだ。
何かある。宝か。
早く開けよ。
気をつけて。いいね。
You need an attack that ignores distance to try to kill the greater demon.
やりたく親睦よ。
Well, here's the thing, Zach. You don't want to kill all of the lesser demons.
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ。
I'm going to test a couple of tiers that I have for it, but it might be that you can make the greater demon be pushed to one before the very front lesser demon. You don't have enough members to hit the back row.
火を見ると。
It is what I'm going to try, basically. I'm going to see like the conditions of the greater demon, because I already tried once not killing the lesser demons so that he continuously spawned the lesser demons, but after a while it starts spawning the greater demons no matter what.
敵がいるな。そこだ。
はい。何かご用でしょうか。悪くないですね。
All right, let's see how it goes. Alla ni Lance, rymmen ner eller trim. Okay. If I kill the middle row, is the greater demon going to go all the way to the front?
Yeah.
我がついている。
幸運を。
光よ。
くらえ。これで決着だ。
Okay, that is a problem.
痛くないね。あ。避けきれないなんて。やる。
Estás hablando, Nilens.
お怪我を治療し、アモラのカモの気分ね。
光よ。
信念は全てを貫く。はっ。みんな手を比べたら重い。 Yeah.
I'm just going to do this.
光よ。
よし。信念は全てを貫く。
Are they seeable? Do I try to contest them?
傷を見せて。よいしょ。
回復しておけ。
アモラのカモの気分ね。
Un corto para chiamare. Sí, no hay razón por la cual no usar corto, realmente.
信念は全てを貫く。見ていた。不快な属性。じゃないね。やる。アゴラ様の加護を授け幸運を。
光よ。
Okay. I don't want him to go all the way to the front because I think he's going to actually start spamming the great demons. Yeah, no, but I'm mostly testing stuff. I want to test stuff to see if he continuously spawns the lesser demons, depending on what I kill.
Yeah.
He just banned boss. The thing is that I wanted to bring him to the middle road to see if he starts, if he continuously calls allies or slash buffs them. That is what I'm trying to check. Because he's on the, usually on the very back row. Yeah, he still spawns them, but he's no longer on the... Oh, that's really fucking bad. Oh shit, everyone is spellbound now. Not the one I wanted to be killed. I have resolved that which was in ruins. I have raised up that which was not in ruins. Uh...
顔色が戻ったね。夢を見ていた。お返しする。何のこれしき。これが闇の力。ひどい。ちゃんと起こしてよ。
That's one priest back up. She's not moving for a while, so...
顔色が戻ったね。まだ倒れはしない。来い。傷を見せて、癒しを。
苦しゅうないぞ。
私はあなたの騎士で晴れただろうか。死んだと思ったの。 夢なんのこれしきお怪我を治療しアゴラのカモよ
はっ
甘い顔色が戻ったね信念は全てを貫く
Yeah, he doesn't move to the front.
私に力を傷を見せて
優しいな不愉快だ君との旅を終わらせるわけには
Immediately after I cure the skill at the spellbound, they focus him. That's wonderful game design. What could go wrong will go wrong.
祝福を与え回復だ
この属性なら耐えます借りは返さねばなこの技を見切れるかマイル一戦あなたに任せるしっかり働くのよアゴラ様の加護を授け幸運
光よ
暗がりオーウェンの守護よ私に力を
不愉快だ
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら
回復しておけ
アゴラのカモよ
ふむ回復しておくか
お返しするこの技を見切れるか一戦やむお怪我を治療しアゴラのカモよ気分ね
くらえ蹴散らすがいい
暗がり不快な属性マジで封じられました唱えられない
Ah.
オーウェンの守護よ私に力を
この属性は苦手だ 調子が悪い。
まあ、ありがとうございます。この技を見切れるか。マイル一戦。たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
不愉快だ。
アゴラ様、癒しを。
小賢しい。
ここは私に負ける。一戦。闇。お怪我を治療します。アゴラのカモよ。
光よ。
この技を見切れるか。闇。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。何のこれしき。
回復しておけ。
アゴラのカモよ。
光よ。
ここは私に負ける。闇。一戦。
I keep forgetting to refresh the core too.
お怪我を治療し、アゴラのカモよ。
お前の力をここに示せ。力よ権限。不愉快だ。
この技を見切れるか。もうオドだね。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。アゴラ様の加護を授け。
これが神の加護だ。
お返し。
祝福は回復だ。
You were casting Cantios. I just don't want to give him the space to continuously summon anything.
闇。
この属性は苦手だ。
暗がり。
君との旅を終わらせるわけには。なるほど、君の力か。
It's still irritating. Like at one point it just starts becoming annoying more than anything.
回復しておけ。神の施しだ。
不愉快だ。食らえ。蹴散らすがいい。
闇
Maybe I can even do Novice, but I don't remember if Novice is guaranteed, like, more or less.
オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。お怪我を治療し、アノラの加護。
君はここで寝るわけには。君との旅を終わらせるわけには。
Okay. Well, I do want to kill the first line of demons so that he goes to the middle. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to hit with my fighters.
につくことができれば。
Then I can probably try to conceal the back, the very back row, so that they stop using a lot of magic.
疲れたの。弱みと食事と。
強敵だな。しかし案ずるな。貴様には神の加護がついているぞ。
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
アゴラ様の加護を授け幸運を。やっお返しする。もういや、眠りたい。闇
光よ。
その力を見せて
たまには全力を出すか。
見よ、信仰の力を。 無理はしないで。癒し悪くない風の属性。闇。
Can I dodge them? Only if they decide to attack with basic attacks or with melee. That is the only way that I can dodge them. Uh...
祝福は回復だ。
悪くない気分ね。えい。これが闇の力。この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。ちょっとまぶたが重い。問題ない、軽傷だ。これで決着だ。もう少し。あら、ご飯の時間。おはようございます。
アダムだ。
ここは私にくらがり。こんなところで終わるの。治療に専念す。これでまだ戦える。
この属性は苦手だ。
問題ない、軽傷だ。傷を見せて。
優しいな君は。
お怪我を治療し。アノラのカモよ。
食らえ。蹴散らすがいい。
So it can fail. Okay. The first time my main character was actually able to apply no fizz, but
この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。甘い。この属性なら耐えます。えい。アゴラ様の加護を授け幸運を。
食らえ。蹴散らすがいい。
okay, nice.
くらがり。一戦。傷を見せて。まあ、ありがとうございます。不快な属性。術
呪文を封じたか。
が唱えられない。 お怪我を治療します。アノラのカモよ。ない気分ね。
さて
ここは私に任くらがいい。一戦。え魔術が封じられました。唱えられない。
I guess I'll just stay with confusion instead of sleep.
「体の馴染み具合を申し分なし」
さて
よし、異常から回復した。何ですか？ここは私に任くらがいい。一戦。顔色が戻ったね。これで決着だ。
Okay, it's at the very front now for some reason. Zach, you're being called. This just can get really, really annoying, especially with the
苦
spellbind.
しゅうないぞ。
この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。
我が友よ、死ぬな。
Yeah. I don't know why Alice is just unable to resist any fucking shit. She has the highest resistance out of every single one of them. Yet truly resistance is just garbage. Like it's not like she has a million resistance, but you want to think that 112 resistance does something, right? That and I should probably just switch this for the, I guess Feather Bronze Gauntlets would be better for this. Yeah. I'm gonna go get Feather Bronze Gauntlets. This is fucking ridiculous.
Sensei no call.
一戦。こんなのひどいよ。やる。
光よ。
あなたの手腕はいつも
殺戮に酔いしれようぞ。
良きパーティーだ。
何かあるわね。
I think I have a Feather Bronze Gauntlet somewhere that had double divinity.
はい、何かご用でしょうか。
Something's wrong here.
いらっしゃいませ。はい、何かご用でしょうか。
Did I accidentally yeet my Feather Bronze with double divinity?
編成は大事ですね。
手短に頼むぞ。
なんだ。
お前か。
どうかしたのか。
仕事の話？何か用？
話すことなんかない。
So why are they not appearing?
体が汚い。
何かあったか友よ。
相談か？いいぜ。
手短に頼むよ。
何かしら？
汚れたな。今汚物の山に潜めば何？
私に教えをこい。
Apparently,
手短に頼むぞ。
I don't own a pair of double divinity Feather Bronze Gauntlets anymore.
はい、何かご用でしょうか。
Something happened to them.
編成は大事ですね。
Just going to double check here. Did I not equip them here? And I just... Nope.
どうかされましたか？
How much resistance? 112. It's not like I have 5 million, so it's not... It shouldn't be... It shouldn't make her truly immune, but still, it should reduce... It should reduce the chance that she gets hit by a status effect. Someone on this patch has them. They won't show up in your inventory anymore. Yeah, that is also something that I noticed. So they managed to fuck something up. That's wonderful, I guess.
いってらっしゃいませ。
And apparently my Feather Bronze Gauntlets with double divinity disappeared.
はい、何かご用でしょうか。
I'm going to double
ギ
check.
ルド酒場へようこそ。編成は大事ですね。
手短に頼むぞ。
なんだ。
どうかしたのか。
お前か。
やあ、話をしよう。
話すことなんかない。
連戦で体が汚い。
何かあったか友よ。
相談か？いいぜ。
お時間があるならお話ししましょう。何かしら？
せっかくだし いろいろ語っちゃう？ 汚れたな。今汚物。
なんだよ、うぜえな。
No, I'm not saying that they fucked up the code, Niall. I'm saying intended or unintended, they fucked up. Just plain and simple.
手短に頼むぞ。
どうした盟友よ。
Yeah, no, I don't own a pair of Oedipus gauntlets anymore that has divinity.
はい。
Something happened. Maybe I blacked out at one point and they disappeared because I don't know, I was drunk on nothing.
いってらっしゃいませ。
Yeah, no, good. Hunter shit. Okay, then let's just continue trying it.
私、方向音痴なんだけど。何か
早く開けよ。
気をつけて。いいね。
Did they say why they were doing that, Niall?
敵がいるな。
あなたの背中は私が守る。前一戦。やる。
光よ。
やる。私を働かせようとしないで。
敵がいるな。
私は寝ているから頑張って前一戦。
いや
これは何？
ここは安全だ。
お休みします。
It was part of the change to remove this bit.
敵がいるな。そこだ。
So they fix one thing and fuck up another thing. I guess they could only do a band-aid patch until hopefully they find a better way to prevent it from happening.
標的だ。私たちの敵ではあるまい。
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。アゴラ様の加護を授け。
これが神の加護だ。
小賢しい。
これで決着だ。不快な属性。
I fucked up.
相手にしていられない。
Yep.
バカな。
あの装備かっこいいな。強くなれ。
愉快だ。
やりたく親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。こんなのひどいよ。お怪我を治療します。
神の施しだ。
気分ね。
光よ。
Hello, Jilu. Welcome to the stream.
中身は何でしょう。
なんだろうな、これは。
これは何だ。
Yeah, you just named it backwards. What happened to your other account? Or you just changed it, the original one? The code has returned.
嬉しいわ。スイートに泊まりましょう。私、方向音痴なんだけど。
Then it would be more appropriate to say welcome back.
油断。あの装備かっこいいな。こんなのひどいよ。
You look cool backwards, so you changed it.
やる。これが闇の力。くらえ。やっ。上出来なんじゃない。これは何でしょうね。あなたの背中は私が守る。一斉。
You need to do the pontiff route and kill Octo.
やる。
You haven't beaten Octonaris yet?
鼻が高いぞ。
そなたの武君が私の電車だの相手だなかなか楽しいものね。気をつけて。
Not.
ここは私にお任せください。
Yeah, it can spiral out of control relatively quickly, Suck. That is also why I'm not that thrilled about this fight.
断りをねじ伏せよ。
I
その力を見せ。アゴラ様。力を変え。
calling it easy is just a rage beat.
大いなる精霊たちよ。殲滅せよ。
やっ。術だ。唱えられない。
なんだ。
いや、もう大丈夫です。
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ。殲滅せよ。
Yeah, you just don't kill the...
私の出るほどなかなか楽しいものなかったようね。
Just don't kill the lessers. Nail is just rage baiting here. probably going to be easier for Lena because she's going to be able to apply most of the debuffs and buffs without any or most of the downtime. But yeah, no, anyone that calls the fight easy is just rage baiting.
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
あなたの手腕はいつも私が出るほどの相手では中身は何でしょう
The secret intentions just leaked out there.
後期前一戦
Niall. If they were 100% chance to apply whatever you intend them to apply, then I would agree with you, and it would just be a skill issue. But that's not the case. That you get lucky and not all of them focus one line or one character. For example, they can all, even with Core 2 and even with Kantios, you miss the confusion and they hyper focus one character. That's one down. You have to reapply Core 2 so that they don't die again. You have to heal them. Then you have to try it again. It doesn't matter now. It's congratulations, you didn't struggle. That's not how it goes. Your account is relatively strong. You're playing basically since day one. It isn't going to go around for everyone else. Like one spell fails, then one of them dies, you have to reapply the buff so that they don't continue killing it. Because if they continue killing the character that it's no longer with no buffs because it died, then another one is going to die, and so on and so on. That's true. Dead chat. There's not a lot of exciting stuff going around. Oh, I forgot to pick off this jelly. Probably need more Alices if I want to have the others to buff relatively well. Buffing with Shelly just 2 turn, then I'm going to have to buff again and all of that. Hmm.
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。アゴラ様の加護を授け。
これが神の加護だ。
小賢しい。
くらえ。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。やめ。その力を見せ。アゴラ様、力を
Oh,
見よ。
Poseidon
信
tree.
仰の力を。
光よ。
信念は全てを貫く。一戦。不快な属性。
Ah, they call the fucking ally there.
信念は全てを貫く。ちゃった。大丈夫。封じられたか。じゃないね。やめ。
I mean, I think he's still going to go to the front if I kill the one at the very front.
「お怪我を治療し、アムラのカモを返さねばな。」
食らえ。蹴散らすがいい。
この技を見切れるか。顔色が戻ったね。
不愉快だ。
私はあなたの騎士であれただろうか。
I could have done a lot to prevent
死んだ
that,
と思
huh?
ったのは夢。 闇 お怪我を治療し
神の施しだ。
祝福を与え回復だ。
この技を見切れるか夢をもう嫌眠りたい闇運命を終わらせ
Okay,
てあ
now
げる
he is at the very front, the very least.
アゴラ様
修復せよ。
お前の力をここに示せ。力よ顕明せよ。
So will deliver me the power. Yes, Doggle. This one is very attached to me. The other one, for some reason, doesn't like to be petted until you follow him for like the entire house. I'm just petting him here. Don't mind me.
ここは私に任く裏上がりオーウェンの守護よ私に力を甘いまずい死にそうだえお前も苦しめ 怪我を治療し
神の施しだ。
食らえ。蹴散らすがいい。
Or give me one for now. Yeah, I have to basically navigate this as if I was playing against a greater warp one.
この技を見切れるか。一戦。
寝るわけには。
この属性には耐性がある。
えい。お前も苦しめ。アゴラ様の加護を授け幸運を。
アダム。アダムだ。
I don't want to use a lot of turns using dissipation.
オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。甘い。お返しする。えい。お前の苦しめ。力がみなぎります。
食らえ。蹴散らすがいい。
この技を見切れるか。マイル一戦。甘い。えい。
不愉快だ。
大丈夫じゃないね。アゴラ様、癒しを。
祝福を与え回復だ。
ここは私にくらがい。オーウェンの守護よ、私に力を。信念は全てを貫く。あなたに任せる。しっかり働くのよ。何のこれしき。あまり痛くないわね。お怪我を治療し、アノラのカモよ。
I'm going to have to court you with the main character.
食らえ。
It missed all of the confusions. Okay, cool. That is just wonderful. Yeah. I mean, Alice is on buff duty because she has the duration. My main character is mostly going to be on debuff for both the Morlist, Dissipation, and maybe from time to time Chronostasis to prevent it from moving. That way I don't have to reapply all of the debuffs a lot. But otherwise, like, I think... But I have to apply Core 2 here, for sure. The front line, like, has nothing to do, but just full power strike. Yeah, he started calling the greater demons. Yeah, I don't know why mine is not confusing, but I guess... Yeah, no, missed with 508 magic attack power. Yeah, well, congrats, Nail, you got lucky. I don't need to reapply Kinapig. I don't want them to move that often, so I definitely need to battle graph. I guess battle graphing this line wouldn't be so bad. Plus 10 decent bows from the shop. I don't think so. You will need to become a thief. Fighters can, in the very least. Yeah, you can only pray.
お怪我を治療しアマラ
優しいな
のカモよ。
君は。お前の力をここに示す。力よ権限せよ。
魔術が封じられました。
Highest resistance with a resistance buff. I got spellbound. Is there an easy way to kill it? No.
まあ、ありがとうございます。
Yeah, but now I don't have Kina Pig.
この技を見切れるか。一戦。
Need to heal.
疲れの生き返る。まだだ。お怪我を治療しアマラのカモよ。
Hmm. That is not really going to change much. Every single character that I have right now, except Lanaville, can apply it. I don't need healing. Yeah. How much HP does this thing have? I haven't been counting, but definitely has over 10,000. It might have 11k, it might have 12k. Also, Niall, don't forget to apply for the guild in Tricol. A really good tip. What is it? Yeah. They just gave it to me. I'm happy. I've been at 7 now. How many more do you have? Yeah, but you eat them continuously, right? Yeah, but you've been saying it like for a month already. Yeah, I know he summons the greater demons in the when he's on the front line, but otherwise I'm not going to be able to deal damage to him. I don't plan on buying bows just for this bounty. So I have to bring him to the front. What I do is I bring him to the second line. I let him spam a lot more lesser demons. Then kill this single one in the front. He goes to the front. He doesn't have space to summon anymore. So he just summons until I randomly kill the lesser demons because of Abenius and Lanabil counter-attacking. Were you counting since the beginning? Because I already did a bunch of damage to him. To stream so you can go back. Oh yeah, you can probably go do that if you want to count it. Oh yeah, true. No point in counting if I die. But at least you get like an estimate of how much HP he could have. I can put Lanaville on bow if I die on this one. Ninja count, I can be asked to change Rainer to Thief. Yeah, that is a lot of resources for just some bounties. Trivializing aside, because even with a bow, you can still get fucked. That is spending a bunch of resources just for never doing this again. Yusuf te madrea TF. Nah, no creo que pueda. Charm es fuerte, pero el problema con eso es que estos jefes muy probablemente son inmunes a Charm. Yeah, see? It's just that easy. Lina gets it. Lena gets it. So here I definitely need to apply core 2 again.
幸運を
They like it that way. Oh shit, Niall here is playing... It's playing games with his mages. I'm not going to say the name. Yes, Lina! Avengers! Avengers! I could reapply the resistance, or I can wait until the next turn since they still have one turn of it, and I can apply the battle graph again.
食らえ蹴散らすがいい
お返しする
If I chronostasis here, I should be able to do the full power strike. I have a free turn.
あなたに任せるしっかり働くのよお怪我を治療しアムロのカモよありがとう
お前の力をここに示す力よ権限せよ
この属性なら耐えます
Do I even want to attack? I can just reapply more list and be done with it. So I don't have to do it in the next one.
ここは私に任せるあまり痛くないわねやめ
Yeah, that's not good. Hopefully they don't spam magic. Okay, they didn't. No spam. That's good.
お怪我を治療しアムロのカモよ
君は
And he's going to start spawning more if the counterattacks kill the frontline demons, because they are going to go forward. And if they go forward, then that frees up the backline for more spawns. I don't have any buff that I want. This is the only fight where I wish I could turn counterattack off. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you on that one. Adam would have died if the other one used the exact same spell on the backline. Just want to say that. And I haven't missed the applying of Call 2, and I have Kinnipig, so... Well, Kinnipig doesn't matter when receiving damage, but... That is how it goes. So I just use my knight who don't have counterattack. You are going to have a lot of you are going to have to need a lot of defense and magic defense if you want to beat this with just knights. Super bosses and bounties made me realize Gale is a debuff. What is Gale? I have a... Yeah, the fuck is Gale? Because you do more damage. And you kill them easier on counterattacks. Well, but what other buff do you want? That makes sense, but what other buff would you want? Let's take this for example. What other buff would you want here? Makaltu maybe? I make a sporter for single targets. Porter would mess up the turn reappliance. Because let's say I put sorry, not Core2, Porto on Abenius. Then she's... she's going to be able to do full power strike within a turn, but that also is going to take away 2 turns of the core 2. And so it's also going to be the same after the appliance, and while everyone else has 2 turns for core 2, Albanius already needs to do reapplying of core 2. But yeah, but I'm almost out of MP here.
素敵
不愉快だ
We're not going to have enough SP for that though, so it has a ton of HP. Yeah, but Rene ain't doing shit. It's extra damage. Yeah, true. I suppose that is also... That is a plus. The replay for this fight, if I do beat it on this replay, it's going to be like 5 years. Hurry the fuck up, Unk. Shut up, you died. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to Maria's level 1 for the back.
お怪我を治療しアムロ
優
のカモ
しいな君は
Yeah, battle graph.
蹴散らすがいい
Haven't fought it yet, so I haven't died. Yeah. Well, if you do get to this point, then yeah, just take Nell's advice and go with bows. Because my account is not necessarily bad. Like, obviously, I'm not fully stacked on all of plus 20s with perfect stats all around. But I'm still relatively decent. And I mean, like, this is just, if I have to say something, this is just a little bit ridiculous. Let me see that axe. What a nice axe. Imagine if that evasion was flat attack. How happy would you have been? Especially after the buff of two-handeds. Yeah, we are all already rotted with your terms, Lena. We called everything purple pink. And we are already calling this code mu code. Only some.
この技を見切れるかマイル決戦技が尽きてしまったこれで決着だ
Well, that opened up. Bot abuse. Oh, Nael would love that. Nael would love that, King Hans. Yeah, that's Nael in all those games. Let's see, I don't need the healing. I don't have any more mana, though. I don't have mana. When we're getting Samurai MC? Never, because that would also nerf Samurais. And that would require a buff again. It missed. Fuck. Oh well, it died by the counterattack. Shit. One of the JP theory crafters said that Yarma's base class has better stats than Samurai, so in a world where he got a class change, he'd want to do a round trip. Okay. Yeah, you do it. Don't worry, I got you. What do I even want to do here? All of the lesser demons are confused. They're all debuffed already. I don't have any SP. Not on Avenues, not on Lanaville. I only have mana. So what do I even want to do here? I mean, hopefully it has little HP, right? I guess I'm going to prepare for nuking. How much do I think I've done so far? Absolutely zero clue. If I have to say, I've done like 11k or 12k. Mostly because I'm just counting the amounts of times that Albanians did full power strike. It was mostly 1k, 1k. Although I probably already did a lot more than that. I'm just trying to lowball here.
これで決着だ。
It died. Okay. Ah! Holy fuck!
お怪我を治療しアムロ
優
のカモン。
しいな君は小賢しい。
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
Imagine that. Yeah, don't fuck this up. I'm not even going to say anything. Alina, don't forget to close the prediction. Otherwise, the prediction is going to stay forever. Also, I see that prediction. Oh yeah, you participated. Okay, give me a second then.
ないわね。
You all lost. None of you predicted that I would kill it. You all lost. No one believed. No payout for the believers. No, you said no. Well, you didn't participate in the prediction then. You were the one that voted on clean. You are not going to fool me here. I saw the badge next to your name. Let's see. I definitely want to continue having core 2 up. I don't want any bullshit happening.
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
Hunk is the correct answer though. No it isn't.
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。おやすみなさい。 これで決着だ。
Okay, there's only one left. I don't want any bullshit.
俺が神との旅を終わらせるわけにはなるほど君の力か
You suffer the price, Adam.
ふむ回復しておくか
やん。
Don't unk this up. He magic kill his dad. Yeah. I have to call to again.
やん。運命を
There we
終わ
go.
らせてあげる。
Holy shit.
私が守る下村様置いてかないになりませんか。
つくことができれば
疲れたの。弱みと食事と眠りが必要ね。
Why doesn't Rina surety buff show in stats? Are you sure it's not already showing? Remember, most of the buffs are like 1 or 2 points. It's not like it's going to give you infinite.
これは何だ
You removed her and it stayed the same. They might apply in the battle, in the middle of the battle. Too bad. Too bad we cannot check stats in the middle of the battle, huh?
よく働いたな
But isn't it a battle buff that checks if the ones next to you are apply for the condition? Now then I wouldn't be able to tell you why.
こんにちは冒険依頼はこちらですお疲れ様でした
She has a near guaranteed death combo. She hit me with it the first time. Are there any
いって
new
らっしゃいませ
bounties on Abyss 1 and Abyss 2? Or are those the last ones that I have to do?
ギルド酒場へようこそ依頼はこちらですいってらっしゃいませ 伝説が生まれるどの依頼を受ける
Yeah, I know. All of them are now in Call of Fortress.
どの依頼を受ける いってらっしゃい
Did that unlock something new?
何をお求めですか
Yeah, another book.
こちらでよろしいので
Honed ability secrets. Is the mask
どれ
good?
も素晴らしい品です
Well, the mask just has evasion resistance. No. Just the evasion is not enough to make this good. It is a one-time purchase though. So maybe if you clean the shop, you can just build one of them.
こちらでよろしいので
Maybe it has extremely good base stats. I don't know if the Hound Mask is going what grade it's going to be. It doesn't show. No, you didn't. Nobody voted for yes. They all voted for Onk and no. You asked what honed ability was, and people told you it was a secret. Yeah, so you won't say. Okay.
いつでもお待ちしておりますよ
Did you apply for the guild already, Niall? On Trickle? You can clean it, King Hans. As long as you play. You can reset the bounties. And you can reset it multiple times until you have enough currency to buy out the shop. I don't think I can bring Adam to the next fight. With that low fortitude, he's just going to get in the way. She's audible, probably only for fighter teams, for properly built fighter teams. I wouldn't say she's audible. Posted your issue in Mew code. I can tell you how now. If you want. It has to do with the two rooms that are next to it. The one with a blue and a red door. You use the golem, it breaks into the room that is locked. Then you are going to explore the floor. You're going to find out that there is a doll. Then you just go back to previous floors and find the materials to fix that doll. Once you fix the doll, you go back to the door, and then you automatically can pass the sentry. There's two things for it, Niall, not only one. There's two. Two things that you have to find for it. Unless I misremembering. You're trying again with Alice and Bo. Good luck, Suck. Okay, Nail, would you say that I would be able to brute force melee? Or is there another secret that you're not going to tell that is like meant for her? So honestly, I don't want to think anymore. Very luck dependent. So what you're saying is that I can probably brute force it, but I would need to be a little bit lucky. Okay, I don't have to do anything. She's immune. Okay, so just brute force. Okay. Then I'll bring Adam. I can bring Adam for that. DPS racer. I can do that. I'm assuming she appears as an NPC. It's another bounty Lina will like since nukes get past her gimmicks. Yeah, nukes are getting past like a bunch of all of the a bunch of these different mechanics and bounties.
調子が悪い。
あなたの手腕はいつも
動きやすい。
皆様も血のレモンがお好きなんですか？
そこだ。
あなたの背中は私が守る。一斉やむ。
いっ
Tell me when you have applied for the Tricol Guild, Niall, so that I can accept you. Is he going to appear as an NPC or is she in a random fight?
先生のコーチ
私を
Perfect.
働かせようとしない。
Look on Mukun.
これが闇の。
暗い
This type of corridor.
中身が楽しみね。
Thank you, Lina. I shall drink the potion. I have drunk the potion. So maybe one of these, for example.
何かある。
中身は何だろう。気をつけて。いいね。何かある。宝か。
She's not there.
宝物じゃないですか。
Oh yeah, the chest are here.
気をつけて。いいね。何かある。中身は何だろう。気をつけて。いいね。
It's been so long since I saw He-Man.
何かある。早く開けよ。
Do you remember what else I need to find for the antique door? I found all the keys on the ground ages ago, but missed what Wulu Nard. Wololo. Specifically, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you have to find two things in the map, and they are both marked on your map, so you don't have to worry about missing something shining. Just go to the previous floors, and eventually you should be able to find them. Afterwards, everything is just done on the doll room. Send the application. Okay, I got you.
これが闇の力。
悪い。
くらえ。よっ。
There you go.
私は私を見るのがお好きなんですか？気をつけて。
Ah, shit.
何かあるわね。
おっと
一斉やむ。
特性が合ってません。
光よ
いってらっしゃい。
ラジオ手を使う。やむ。
ない。
Ah, shit. Yep. All your cars are belong to me. That was such an unfortunate event.
そなたに従う。いつも通り。ま、一斉やむ。や
光よ
甘いものが欲しい。頼れるものばかりだ。なかなか楽しいものだな。あなたの背中は私が守る。ま、一斉やむ。これが闇の力。くれやむ。安定した討伐。頼れるものばかり。さすがでございます。
良きパーティーだ。誰だ
Ah, there she is. Okay. Let's go rest on the fountain.
ついてきてね。私は寝ているから頑張って。ま、一斉特性がやり。や
光よ
なんだこれは。
ここは安全だ
少し眠るか。
あら。さて。そう。ええ。
Accept her money? No.
あら。
恐れはない。
死んでくだ
そ
さらない。
なたがいる。ま、一斉やりたくん親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
Oh. Yeah, some people don't think that that is what you have to do. It's very unintuitive, don't you think?
Agora sama. 力を借り見よ。信仰の力を。
I was waiting for you to tell me that you already picked them up and were on the doll room. Okay, so I'm going to assume she deals magic damage, so I want to use Core 2. But in reality, like I also just want to brute force it. But I guess a simple core 2 wouldn't hurt. You missed exclamation and minimap. Also, it's so weird. Why, if the sentry spots a door, it doesn't activate, but it does with you? Like, what is the difference? That just doesn't make sense. If she casts double mass spells, it's just dead. So core 2 is not necessarily a bad idea. Not like I can do a lot.
Hmm, やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。お怪我を治療します。
神の施しだ。
You used it?
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ。殲滅せよ。
Yeah, that is why I'm using full power strike directly to the enemy so that she goes to the front and takes full damage. Also, I guess I can just battle grave so she takes less turns. They intercept. But I'm going for them anyways.
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せ。お怪我を治療し、アゴラのカモよ。
調子が悪い。
Do I try parallel break again? But yeah, but there's only going to be one of them. And if the guy intercepts enough full power strikes, he's just going to die. Do I try parallel break on the front line? Surely one of these days this is actually going to apply, right? What the fuck is parallel break? It's basically like chronostasis, but for magic. It sucks more than chronostasis, but it takes MP instead of SP. Yeah. Yeah, it's a well of the mind thing. It fucking sucks. It's fucking horrible. You should never take parallel break. The only way that I have parallel break on my account is when the literal only node that is behind parallel break has a detect or disarm trap. Yeah, I also try to avoid it as much as I can, but if it has this disarm or detect, I take it. But it fucking sucks. Oh, they cover for each other as well. They cover for each other. Yeah.
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せ。
This is definitely going to be have to get lucky, at least to the point where when these guys die. So I'm pretty sure she doesn't have that much HP. So Lena is going to have a cakewalk here. Although, do knights protect from magic as well? Like, for example, from Thessalic? They do, right? It's single target. Yeah. Congrats, Zach. Don't fuck it up, Unk. Fucking dumbass. Imagine covering for someone and dying. Now, the enemy Alex, that intercepted the full power strike just to die. Okay, that was a mine to alarm. I guess there's no reason not to use mental unity to deal more damage. Does she give money if you accept? I don't know, I don't plan on accepting. No amount of money, unless she gives like 1 or 2 million gold, then it's not worth it. You forgot mental unity exists? That sounds like an Unk problem. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, he falls over everything. And I applied core 2. So I guess I have to get a little bit lucky after using mental unity.
強敵だな。
死んでくださらん
しかし案ずるな。貴様には神の加護がついているぞ。
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
Core 2 still helps
アゴラ様の加護
to
を授
prevent
け幸運を。
multiple deaths. And I'm just going to battle Grave. The less turns that she takes, the better.
この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ。私に力を。炎よ。炎よ。
やりたく親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
式の傷で引くものか。大いなる精霊たちよ、殲滅せよ。
アゴラ様。
修復せよ。
クラガニ一戦。これで決着だ。神様。
Alright, Zach.
危険な敵。
すまん。
私があなたを
死んでくれ。
守る。
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
加護を授けよう。
幸運を。この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ。私に力を。
Well,
たまにはやる気を出そうか
任せ
しら。
てもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ、殲滅せよ。
how did that kill Shelly and didn't kill Adam? It's beyond me.
お怪我を治療しアゴラの加護よ。クラガニ一戦。
回復する。
Holy shit. What's up, Zach? Was the ninja static? Yes.
もう嫌だ。
To me, he spawned on one of these corridors that has a door. Did it have a door? Actually, I don't remember, but he was on one corridor in the corner, like this mage girl. His static appears as an NPC. NPC.
はい、何かご用
Yeah, no problem. You found him already. Nice. Holy shit, these things don't have any chips anymore.
たまにはやる気を出
You
そう
still
か
at
し
the
ら
Harken. Nice, this spawned really easily for you. I made core to prevent multiple from dying at the same time. I guess. It feels very useless though. Core 2 feels very useless. But it's better that only one dies than instead the entire back row from dying. Is the ninja crit fest? Yes. The ninja is another crit fest. It's slightly easier than the Sun Cave fight because the Sun Cave fight had a ton of HP. You can probably kill each of the ninjas with 1 full power strike and 3 nukes. If the full power strike crits. Otherwise, like, just generally would be at a double full power strike and they should be dead. But HP aside, it's just basically a repeat of the boss fight against the Sand Cave. You beat the end? No. I haven't done the end. She's spamming the last spells every single turn.
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら
アゴラ様の加護を授け幸運をこの技を見切れるかオーウェンの守護よ私に力を
It stunned both full power strikes and it did another. Okay. There's no light without a shadow. Sorry, there's no shadow without a light. So, is it just one ninja? There are like 7 ninjas. And the one at the very back is the one that has more HP. Yeah, which is why I said it's just basically Sand Cave all over again.
恐れはない。
死んでくだ
そ
さらない
なたがいる。ま、一斉。たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
I don't know what.
可能授けよう。
幸運を。この技を見切れるか。
オーウェンの守護よ。私に力を。
許せない。
ここは私に任くラガに。
体調は整った。
You're fucking serious.
やりたく親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊た
At
ち。
least no last spell, but double defense.
どうかしたか。
お怪我を治療しアノラのカモよ。渡すまでは死ねない。これはアゴラ様の奇跡。
立てた。
There's no party that is going to be able to survive double last spell. Unless you get extremely lucky and you survive with 1 HP on everyone.
強敵ではありませんか。
死んでくれ。
でも安心して。あなたには私がついているのだから。
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
I fight Battle Grip
これ
with
が闇の力。
Alice.
この技を見切れるか。
I just need to survive
私に
one
力を。
turn.
終わらせるわけには。
You can reduce magic defense, magic damage. Yes. But in even a full night party that applies
死んでくださらない。
core 2 somehow and manages to get nice defense for the double magic defense. Double last spell is just way too much for any party, especially from a character that literally does 500 damage. So even if you have the damage, you are going to be extremely low. And how you're going to heal up back up? No idea. The next turn she's just going to do another last spell. Because not even Core 2 is preventing me from one-shots. I should probably just not do it anymore. Like, Core 2 is just so useless against this fight. It does a ton of damage. I've tried sleeping the front line, but that's not the issue. I mean, I can try, but that's not the issue. No, all of it missed. The front line does absolutely nothing. Like, obviously, with a little bit of bad luck, they can still fuck you up, but this is the issue. This is the issue. Those dudes have resist gear. Yep. Let's count the last spells on first turn. She already did it like 7 times. And then if she did it on the first turn, she does it on the second turn. 2 turns without her spamming it allows me to kill the entirety of the front line. And if I kill the entirety of the front line, I can hyper focus her and actually let people die. Because I can let Adam and Shelly die as long as there's no front line anymore.
Hey! これが闇の力。この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ。私に力を。炎よ。痛い。
終わらせるわけには。
She has so many spells to choose from, the majority being buffs. Do you know by how much? If it's not 80%, then she's still dead. She does 500 damage through core 2. Not exactly ideal. I don't think 20, 30, even 40% is enough to prevent double last bill from killing the unit. I wish my French. Everyone wishes that King Hans. Lena would be tremendously happy if she was able to do that with every single one of her mages. Give me double nukes. Everyone wants double nukes. Well, if I debuff her and then she doesn't use the fucking spell, the double spell, I think I'm golden by debuffing double battle graph. Buff again. Okay. That's a good first turn. Now I need her to do the same again. Actually, I want Porto. Ideally, Porto on both Abenius and Lanaville, but I do definitely need the Morlis here so that my characters deal damage. Okay, Lanaville is stunned. Lanaville is dead. Does Dilta do anything against the ninjas? Double Dilta, as I told you, does help. And in this case, it would be you can use Rine against the ninja and use the AoE accuracy down. Do I want anything but to nuke again? Like, I'm dead against the last spell anyways, even if I'm full HP. Novice? No. 2 time conserved. I need to kill her as fast as possible. Especially the front line. The front line is horrid. Okay, this is probably the moment of truth. If she does the last spell, I'm dead. Palacios. Well. Maybe I Porto Shirley now that I think about it. Maybe Porto on both Adam and Shirley is the play.
この技を見切れるか。オーウェンの守護よ、神様、私に力を。父よ、あなたにアゴラ様を。
Bro, what the fuck?
死ねない。
A single... Well, I mean, it was...
これはアゴラ様の
Elemental advantage, but that's still bullshit.
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せ。
Usually, it's not enough. Also, she has a lot more HP than what Shelly can nuke.
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ、殲滅せよ。
アゴラ様の顔
戻ったね。よし、異常から回復した。この技を見切れるか。一戦。
許せない。
今はまだ行く時ではない。目を開けてくれ。
Don't well for Jung, that is the most useless thing that you can buy. Now Shelly Nuke will be huge on the backline, but it wouldn't matter if she does a last spell anyways. So I think it's just better to bet it on the on you using the last spells, trying to clear the front line as fast as possible, and hopefully her in the process.
たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
The battle grave definitely helps.
投げ払え。
これが闇の力。
As long as I survive the third turn, battle grave gets them on a point where I get a lot more attacks.
この技を見切れるか。ブーン、頼む。
許せない。
私はそなたの役に立てた。
Don't do that, Zach. Not even as a joke.
危険な敵。
すまん。
私があなたを守る。
I'd say the HP is roughly the same or slightly less than Sand Cave. But yeah, you need luck on the ninja as well. I'm already at the point where everyone is liability due to the fortitude, so if anyone dies, I die. What if I defend instead?
ブーン頼む。
許せない。
神様炎よ。
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ、殲滅せよ。
お怪我を治療し、アムロの加護よ。よし、異常から回復した。ブーン頼む。
神様炎よ。
許せない。
Okay. Is it nuke time? I will want Fog to low HP and he went before my allies. Try to focus the left and the right first. Left and right. Like, try to avoid killing the ones in the middle. And you can debuff the shit out of the back line for, I think, illusory mist, which is the ninja accuracy down on everyone, does help a little bit against the back row because obviously they have reduced accuracy. Yeah, the ninjas does definitely need fortitude so you can revive mid-battle because that critical is just really high. Ah, shit.
やりたく沈黙よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
Just a bunch from the Bison rising again. After I try this battle, however many times it takes me to beat it, after I kill it, I'm going to start slotting the relics. I've been playing with 0 relics on everyone. Yeah, I just have to decide how am I going to do it. Am I going to choose like classes and give everyone the, for example, magic damage or action speed? Like just putting an idea like that, and then change to a full party of fighters and choose the surety and attack damage up. I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to go by affinity, not affinity, alignment. I don't know how I want to do the relics. I definitely want a full 6 party. Do not let them go to waste whenever I drink them. Is the fucking confusion. Yep. I guess I'm going to continue doing Porto.
私に力を見せ
アゴラ様力を
神の鉄槌だ。
やりたく親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せ。
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ、殲滅せよ。
一戦。
回復する。
お待ちを手当てしましょう。水よ。
君との旅を終わらせるわけには。
At least it wasn't a last spell. I guess this is like the best. It is the best shot that I have, so I cannot revive him.
アゴラ様の
これが神の加護だ。
借りは返さねばな。やりたく親睦よ。
Pretty is legendary that gives a Jason Alice Deadwood.
一戦。敵は取らせてもらう。
Okay, that's one fucker down that stuns.
アゴラ様の幸運を。
やりたく親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せ。この属性の輝き。
I need Alice.
死ねない。
Yeah, I need Alice. I cannot let her die. She's both the buffer and the debuffer. I think so. No, I think so. Yeah, that's so fucking bullshit. It has to be 3 turns in a row where she doesn't kill anyone.
すまん。
そなたがいる。
死んでくれ。
前一戦。たまにはやる気を出そうかしら。
小賢しい。
えい。これが闇の力。
The Battle Graph does help a lot, especially when I pair it with Porto on the mages. But that's still really fucking awful.
見切れるか。
I still need to survive the first turn. She gets 2 turns. As long as she does a single last spell, everything goes to shit. This is painful. Yeah, I imagine this fight, Zack. You're also going to have to get lucky on this one. The knights need to activate cover. Maybe you can chrono her right at the start. True. Let me see. Let me see how it goes.
これが闇の力。
Didn't do shit. I still need to survive the first turn. But if she doesn't fuck me up on the first turn, the chronostasis should push her back even further. I guess that's the only salvation. Like, I can chrono at the beginning. I just need to survive one turn, I guess. But the front line doesn't have I guess they don't matter too much. This will be the run. Hopefully. Let's hope, Lina.
この技を見切れるか
I definitely want the Porto on Shelly.
頼む神様大変ですえ
は調子が悪い
What, do I have to use Kinapak as well? She still moved. Colonel Stas didn't push her for shit.
やりたく沈黙
あ
いにしえの契約断りをねじ伏せよ
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
体の馴染み具
アゴラ様力を見よ信仰の力を
I mean, I tried. Maybe that made them... Probably. Or maybe she's immune. Thing is, I don't even know if I want to do full power strike.
見切れるか
Lanavel doesn't have anything to do, I suppose, so...
ブーン頼むやりたく沈黙よいにしえの契約断りをねじ伏せよ
And she got cancelled by a stun. And I got killed by a okay.
そして すべてやだ強そう私だけにこんな目に
What were you trying to add? Let me see if I can bypass it. "12 minutes long." There you go. We can listen it for like 1 minute. Don't worry, we can listen for like 1 minute and I just skip it afterwards. I love this mechanic that gets spammed.
Hey! これが闇の力。
Should I try Chronostasis again? It's just that I want to battle graph the front line as well, so that my units are able to drop full power strikes. The faster these guys die, the less turns that bitch has. Yep. The RNG fest is seems to be like a little bit more on the side. Yeah, if I miss again, we can assume she's immune. Well, yep. I guess they just activated. Yeah, he just used cover without using cover. No, it was they covered. Yeah, we can assume that they are all immune, but at least I think like Battlegrave does reduce their action speed. Yeah, they use all cover, but this also makes it apparent that they have the passive that allows them to cover for the without that one specifically. No attack with potential. I'd say no. Because you already showed a better Evansteel dagger, didn't you? I'd say that Evansteel dagger doesn't really have potential. At least compared to your other one. Yeah, behind cover passive.
ブーン頼む。
神様。
やりたく親睦よ。古の契約断りをねじ伏せよ。
任せてもらおう。大いなる精霊たちよ、殲滅せよ。
投げ払え。
これが闇の力。
ここは私にクラーガリー。オーウェンの守護よ。私に力を。
神様。
寝ちゃった。
炎よ。
我が友よ、死ぬな。
あなたの騎士であれただろうか。
Sleep, then row. Yeah, this bounty is ridiculous. This bounty isn't even. You can't even call it like a something with a gimmick.
そなたがいる一戦
It doesn't have a gimmick. It's just get lucky.
たまにはやる気を出そうか
Just
し
did the
ら
pontiff route. Congrats, peaceful.
小賢しい
Yeah, I'm just going to stick to Battle Grave on both of them. All I need is to activate the C. No, here's the thing though, you know, Lena. I get so much luck on everything else that I have to have bad luck on something else. And I think the combat is where I get extremely unlucky. It's like the balance sort of thing. Like you can't have shadows without light. And everything has shadows. So my shadow is the combat. And substats. Specifically substats in very heavily speed-oriented games like Epic 7. They have that in duo with 1 HP passive. Yes, I have it on both my front line and... No, just my front line. I didn't see the issue. This fight only took me 2 tries. Yeah.
この技を見切れるか
That's the second bait.
Boom. 頼む神様水よ
Okay, that wasn't so terrible.
やりたく親睦よ古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
No Portal with Alice though. It's going to be Portal with me again.
精霊たちを殲滅せよ
お怪我を治療しますアムラのカモ
返さねばな
I think it's a poor choice of words, Niall, because you called it extremely easy. You said that it was really easy. Being the easiest of the 3 final bounties doesn't make it easy. Also, it's extremely lengthy. Can you spell? No, she's immune to a lot of the debuffs. It still takes a while though, Zach. She is immune to a bunch of turn-altering effects. The only one that she apparently is not immune to is the action speed reduction. Because not even once have I hit the evasion debuff. Magic down is she's also immune to magic down. Everyone seems to be immune to chronostasis and any pushback to the action order. So I think it's just an RNG fest for this fight.
暗がりオーウェンの守護よ私に力を神様
許せない
Okay. Oh well. Not the worst.
古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
アゴラ様癒しをこの技を見切れるか
やりたく沈黙よ古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
許せない
Ah, there we go. Yeah. Yep. Battlegraph Portal helps, but it's that is just so annoying.
敵
すまん
私があなたを守るたまにはやる気を出そうかしら
Honestly, Lina might have an easier time because she does have 6 nukes, so she just have to mental unity on all 6 and just hope for a single turn where she doesn't kill, and then it's just full nuking. Just put this shit on auto with FPS %. Oh, Gamba. You know what? You know what, Niall? Okay. Let's go. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. Fuck buffs. Fuck everything. I deal no damage, but that's still some damage. Full power strike. Full power strike.
私に力を
許せない許せない
やりたく沈黙よ古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
さっさと水よ有利属性です暗がり
Fuck buffs. Fuck everything.
許せない
もう少し
Bro, if this works, I'm just going to be so pissed off.
問題ない継承だ
Okay, that didn't work. But but that's actually funny. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, to protect her pride. If the auto works, I'm going to be really really amused. That's going to be really fucking funny. What if you put Alice instead of the spell, so she heals and the others auto FPS? That doesn't matter though, because any hit is a one-shot. Any last spell kills at least one, no matter the order, no matter if I do it manually either. Although having an extra nuke would definitely make it easier if it does work. But still, I think the rose spell is fine enough for now. If I had Latimorphis level 7, I would spam Latimorphis level 7. Because that is a full heal. Then maybe. Okay, for me, I guess. What would I want? What would I even want here? To spam, because I don't do any damage. You'd get to cast at multiplied. Well, technically that is how much it should last. How do I open the gate thing to Morgus? You need to beat the good ending and then go take a request on the guild. I don't remember the name of that one. I think it's Find the Intruder or something like that. Intruder something. Okay, you know what? Horsey seems the most spammable for me because I'm useless. Expose the intruder. Okay, no. But hey, Court is spamming. Court is spamming. Save one from one hit. Core to value. Shit. Core to the goat, yeah. Goodbye, full power strikes. Okay. but hey, maybe like this. I mean, the thing is that I don't want to do it manually and buff and set up all of it just for that bitch to spam a single last spell and ruin everything up. Yeah, with enough dice rolls. Seems doable. Also, I think the Lamigal spell is the least hitting spell that she has. I think every single other one actually can one-shot everyone. But hey! I think I would need 3 rounds where she does nothing but debuffs or slash buffs. What the fuck happened there? What the fuck happened there? That was so weird. Also, did my attack jump go through? My attack is going through. What the fuck?
終わるの
Oh, that's a triple confusion.
眠りたい断りをねじ伏せ
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊
But for some reason, this is working better than manual. There's no fucking way.
こんなところで終わるの
神様
There's no fucking way bro, that this is getting further than the manual attempts. There's just no way. That's just... Also, apparently my basic attacks are going through. Maybe because it's auto, and since it's Rechem, I wouldn't be surprised if it needs you to select the target for the knights to intercept. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, that because auto doesn't have the mouse click the character, that my attacks are going through, because I'm basing attacking and they're going through the knights. What do I do with this tallow thing?
あなたには私がついているのだ
神
から
学よ古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
The knights can't know who you're going to attack if you don't know who you're going to attack. Yeah, exactly. Also, why the fuck is Alice using Mommy Girl on the fucking single mage?
神様
やりたくん神木よ古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
水よ
不利属性だ
Why is she using? You know what? Yeah, I'm not even going to say anything.
楽しみすぎたようだ
What is wind weak against? Fire, right? Maybe because the mage has low health compared to the knights. Yeah, maybe. Then if that's going to be the case, then I'm going to use fire instead. Because she's strong against water. Which means that she's earth, that she's weak to...
強敵だすまんしかし死んでくれ私たちの敵ではある
She's weak to wind.
やりたくん神木よ古の契約断りをねじ伏せ
任せてもらおう大いなる精霊たちよ殲滅せよ
炎よ
She deals less damage. I guess that's the power of levels. Best win mage. Does it really matter? I don't have her class change anyways. She has class change, Zack. Also, sadly, I would use her if I had the merge and if I had the extra copies for her discipline. But sadly, she's allowed to move his, so she's never going to get discipline until Alice has level 7. Are you talking to me, Zack?
いってらっしゃい
Are you confusing me for now for some reason about saying Marianne?
やりたく沈黙よ。
Then what was that outpost for? Like, I know I don't have the class change. I never said I was going to.
炎よ
回復しないと死ぬよ。
くらえ。
許せない回復する
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm already at 0. I probably have a better shot at doing it when I'm actually able to revive. Well, yeah, because she has. Yeah, I guess I'm going to stop here. Yeah, and I also know this info, so I don't know why I needed to know Jarmy Lisa Mage.
これは何？
Okay, well, I honestly want to stop wizardry here.
スイートに泊まりましょう。
That wore out my mental. How much random stuff did I manage to pick? Not a lot, surprisingly. That was the nail. Alright. A mage shield. That is garbage as well. Maybe triple resistance. If eventually I can build someone with like 500 resistance to prove that resistance is garbage. Also, I definitely need to go farm for a feathered bronze for Alice. I don't know what happened with her feathered bronze gauntlets. Why does she have steel light gauntlets now? I definitely have a double divinity feather bronze. Does resist work for crit? I don't think so, no.
こんにちは冒険者さん。
Holy, that actually wore me out. Mentally, mostly speaking. Also, I still haven't received the payment, so I cannot buy the purple bones. Sorry, pink bones. So if I cannot buy the pink bones, I cannot pull anything. So I'm planning on buying the ones for Yuzu, the entire pass, and the single bones for. But did the pass? Is the pass still here for? No, this is just Yuzu. Now, I was going to say that I wanted to buy the pass for the merge for Deborah. But her pass already ran out, so I can only buy the single bone. And I guess I can try for Yuzu pink bones, since if I get the kunai, I can just have it like a random charm for one trick. I'm almost at another multi. Let me see what I can buy from the exchange shop. Magic defense up, priest. Book of passive detection up. And book of passive HP up. Time to pull. Good luck, Zach. Does any of these matter? Because I already have detection up. Because I'm the main character. I have all of the passives. So I don't need detection up on anyone else. Passive HP up knight. Is there an inherited for passive HP up knight? No, that's just normal. That's just normal HP up. Nice, Zach! Congrats. Yeah, I can do one pull for here, and because I don't remember if there is a passive HP up knight inherit. I don't think there's one, at least I don't remember that there's one. It might be a potential inherit instead. But I know that there is an HP up fighter. Dwarf knee is a normal HP up. So it's just slightly more HP for someone. Probably Abenius, if I'm being completely honest here. Yeah, nothing else that really pops out to me. So for you, Zach, for you, I'm going to pull 111 pull for Deborah. And then I can buy the single bone, and I'm going to have 30 for the book. It's one of the Castle Ruins books. Yeah, but back then, like, they gave up so many resources that I was able to buy every single book. Now that they are actually fixing the whole thing, like, now it's definitely a lot harder to just decide, oh, I want to continuously buy the HP up.
さすがお目が高い。あなたに幸運が訪れますように。いつでもお待ちしておりますよ。
いつ来ても陰気な場所だ。
All right. Let's see what I get. I need one more Deborah for D9. Hey, Gaston is not bad. Holy, almost mean roll. Holy shit. It's either these. No, it's going to have to come down to the single pink bone that I'm going to buy. Let's do a single adventure remain, because yes. Okay, well, honestly, I think I'm going to end the stream a little bit earlier today. I didn't eat for the entirety of the day, so not only am I feeling extremely hungry, but I need to go eat something. Every time I go to reverse junk, I get scared that I'll crack open my bones. Yeah, I get the feeling. I get the feeling. But hey, what can you do? Like, that's reckon for you. They should probably make a tab for bones and a different tab for junk. An entirely new tab. Not just this and like this. It should be like a different button that you just enter to reverse junk only. That way you don't have even a remote chance of reversing the adventure remains. Imagine if the legendary thing that they did with the adventure remains, it's only once a year. Okay, well, I'm going to be ending the stream here. It's a little bit early, but I'm mentally drained. Also, I don't have my main party is also at 0 fortitude, so it's not like I can do much anyways. So thank you everyone for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't followed me, I would appreciate a follow. And if you haven't joined my Discord, here's a shameless plug. So thank you everyone. I will be seeing you all tomorrow